Rats.
So, my last year of school, it was my second last term of the year, and it was the last day. And we had really quick classes. They were about 15 minutes each time because they were cutting the day short because teachers were complaining about having this day. Um, and the girl I was seeing at the time was a lot. She was smarter than me, and she was in the smarter class. And she was always the classroom in that was before the lesson I got out of. So I was walking up to my next lesson, and I thought I saw her walk out of the classroom and walking somewhere. I had no idea where she's going, but I started following her, and while I was following her, I was being real stalkish, and I was right up behind her, and she didn't notice. So I did the really, really good Herbert the pervert impression, where I said, "Get your fat ass back here," and she jumped and she turned around, and it ended up being my teacher for my next class, and um, I got in a lot of trouble, and she got really freaked out, and she doesn't even smile at me anymore when I say hi to her when I go visit the school, and my girlfriend loved it.
So I used to play a lot of UHC, and often it would go really late into the night, and I had the tendency to get really tired drunk. So it's not like alcohol drunk. It's a sober drunk,
Oh yeah,
but
I
it's
get
just
that part.
from being tired.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I tend to say things when I'm in that state that are very weird. And I remember we were playing we were playing a game, and it was like teams of four or something, and I was just digging, and I fell, and I made the knees cracking sound. And for some reason this thought came to my mind, and I thought, what what would happen if an elephant fell off a cliff? Wouldn't that hurt? Like, cuz at the time I thought that elephants didn't have knees. So I thought, there's no shock absorption there. So if they just like fall off a cliff and land on their feet, their legs are just going to snap, right? That was my thinking. Anyway, the way I said it, and just my voice at the time, because I was so tired, my friends just lost it. And they made fun of me for this for the next week, and it was incessant, and I sobered up, and I still thought it was a valid question.
But if it's a high cliff, knees or not, the legs are still going to
I
snap.
was thinking like a small cliff.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, yes. And this is one of the things too. I was trying to defend my point of view, because like I had like a dozen friends grilling me over this constantly, and they were like, what, they said the same thing as you. If it fell off a cliff, wouldn't it like die? I was like, no, a small cliff. So I posted some pictures of small cliffs, and they were like, that's not a cliff, that's like a hill. I was like, whatever. So this went on for days, and I was getting so pissed off. So I went on Google, and I Googled elephant experts, and I found a few, and I shot them off some emails, and I asked them, what would happen if an elephant fell off a small cliff? Because I had to know, and I had a feeling that I was right, and I wanted to go back to my friends and say,
Suck
screw
it.
you guys. Yeah. So somehow one of them answered me, and she said, I don't really have an answer to that question, but I can tell you that elephants have fallen off circus pedestals and broken their legs.
Ooh.
So I took that back to my friends, and I was like, Screw you guys. I was right. Reed, look at this. I was totally right. And you cannot make fun of me anymore because I am some kind of, like, elephant savant. And
The best
Yeah.
kind of learning is spite.
and the funniest part, I think, was when I went back to the Skype chat and I was like, hey, so I emailed an elephant expert. And everybody was like, you what? But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh man.
Alright. Wow. Oh, moon's coming out, guys. We should head in.
Okay.
Just so you know, Muffins is one of the funniest sleep drunk persons you'll ever meet.
You shush.
I will have to witness that sometime.
It is funny.
Let's never speak of that.
It's funny. He's even like affected me at some points. I sometimes get sleep drunk now too.
I just lose my ability to talk. All right. Damn.
Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? So
I'm sorry. That plus you boating around, we'll just redo.
I'm sorry.
Really, she turned around and jumped, and it was my teacher for my next class, and she.
I'm just gonna hang myself right now.
I think we need a. Please remember to turn off all cell phones.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's off now.
That's the first time that's happened. That's amazing.
God